Advocate Winnie Christians focused much of his questioning on the police operation that led to Fisch's arrest, challenging the logic and credibility of the search conducted at the house where the drugs were allegedly being sold. He put it to Detective Inspector Pendukeni Nghuluwa that police officers spent between 5 and 7 minutes outside the house before entering, creating ample time for any occupants to destroy or conceal evidence. Christians said that if drugs were to be swallowed, chewed, hidden or flushed, this could have been done at any point during that period and not necessarily when police later claimed a toilet was flushed. Nghuluwa agreed that it would have been possible for evidence to be disposed during that time. Christians then put it to the court that the version presented by the police was fabricated, noting that the state had never put it to the accused that officers would later testify that someone flushed a toilet. Under questioning, Nghuluwa testified that only 2 bankies of cannabis were found on the ground. However, he could not recall whether these were found inside the shack or outside in the yard. Christian pressed him on the uncertainty, arguing that it weakens the state's case. The defense also questioned the alleged discovery of a crack cocaine pipe, which Nghuluwa said was made of steel. Christian asked where the pipe was and why no photograph of it had been presented. Nghuluwa responded that not all items were photographed due to problems with the cell phone used by the officers, which he said was running out of battery. He further testified that the pipe was placed on a table with other items that were photographed, but conceded that no image of the pipe itself was taken. Christian argued that photographic evidence is crucial, stating that a picture tells a story that cannot be disputed. He also challenged Nghuluwa's claim that the so-called Blue Room was crowded with about 15 people, which contained rocks used to sit, questioning why no photographs of the interior were taken. Nghuluwa responded that there were instances where pictures are not taken and convictions are still secured, adding that witnesses could testify about the scene. The bail hearing is continuing, with the defense maintaining that the state's version is riddled with inconsistencies and lacks reliable evidence to justify Fisch's continued detention. Fisch is charged with dealing in drugs and money laundering. Emil Sebeb, NBC News, Rehoboth.